Hey everybody, I'm Mama Baird and welcome back to my channel. So you guys really enjoyed my last day in the life where I took you along for Memorial Weekend with my family, so I'm going to try that again. We'll see how it goes. This is some new content, so let's see if you guys like it. I'll just kind of go through how I spend my day as a stay-at-home mom. I homeschool my kids as well, so homeschooling, homemaking, homesteading, all that stuff that I'm trying to fit into and adapt our life to. So we recently moved from Missouri and I became a stay-at-home mom, and I learned how to pressure can and preserve food, and this is kind of just my life that I'm living currently and what I do to try and make it through the world we live in today. There's inflation, there's criticism, there's the stress of the bubble popping around you. So it's always a constant worry, and the best thing you can do is just take it day by day and moment by moment and try not to worry about things that are out of your control. So this is what I do, and this is how I fit everything, including my YouTube channel, into my life. So right now it is 6:20 on Thursday and I am about to start my day. I have been up for a couple of hours. I just did some laundry, cleaned up my kitchen a bit. I also worked on a list of stuff that I would like to get done for today. We're not planning on going anywhere today, so we will be home. They do have lunches available now at the food bank in the next town over that I could drive and pick them up real quick and then come back. So I might do that depending on my schedule. But I have lots of stuff to film and to try and get done. Plus we have some homeschooling that I'm going to fit in. So it's going to be a fun-filled day, and I'm so happy that I get to bring you along with us. We interrupt your previously scheduled program to bring you a moment from today's sponsor, Co-Kit. Now, Co-Kit sent me this incredible fly catcher slash mosquito slash gnats to give a try and see if I can be bug-free in my life. So I've been putting this to the test for 5 days now. So let's get in here and let's see how she did. Currently a mosquito on my counter right now. They're all over the place. Now this is supposed to go outdoors. It has a little hook here that you hang. Oh, this locks, so let me do that first. Lock it. And then it lifts up. Perfect for hanging. It has that purple glow that attracts the bugs. On and off button, low or high on the fan, depending how much suction you want. And then it has a timer, so you don't have to have it on all the time. I see a little bit of dust here that has accumulated in the 5 days, but that's okay. That just shows that it's sucking the air around it to go down in. And I've just left this over on my back table to try and catch all of them. Yeah, so let's turn this off. And then look, so like I said, I've been had this for 5 days now. I've had this sticky pad in here to try and collect these bugs. Mostly mosquitoes, which is awesome. I'm so tired of getting mosquitoes and all those bites. That's a big bug, whatever that is. Yee. And then the good thing about this is that it's completely washable. Bam, just like that. It's all cleaned out. Comes in with a cord here. The cord's fairly long. If you have it outside, you might need an extension cord if you're hanging it up. It comes with a total of 5 pads, and you can order these separate if you just need more of the sticky pads here. These are super easy to use as well. Just pull the sticker off, put it right back there in the center, and then this goes in. You can see here where it'll lock. So I just kind of twist it around till I find it, lock it. She's loaded, ready to go. Ah, it's sticking to my shirt. Yikes. Now that we have the sticky pad changed, we turn it on. Ooh, the light is purple. It might be hard to see in the camera. So low. Oh, it starts off on high, and then here's the timer to shut it off, or you just have it on all the time. And now she's locked, loaded, ready to go to catch some more of them mosquitoes. Now so far my only complaint is that it doesn't actually zap the bugs, it just sucks them down to a sticky pad, And that's just a personal preference because I want to see them suckers fry. I really like this. This is helping so much already with the summertime and all these mosquitoes. So if you're looking for a bug catcher in your life, I hope you give them a try. Use my link below and my code for an additional discount. All right, guys, let's get back to your previously scheduled program. So I'll be cutting in and out of this. I'm going to be stopping to film what I'm actually going to be putting in other videos. So you won't see everything that I'm doing, but I'll tell you what I'm about to do and like bring you back. So we'll see how this goes along, and we'll see how the day unfolds. So thanks for coming with me. Make sure you have your coffee. Where's mine? Yeah. And my cute little watermelon cup. So a couple things on my list. I also spent this morning going through this new Instant Pot book I got. It's Mediterranean Diet. I got this mostly because I'm cooking up some meals for my mom and freeze drying them and mailing them to her because she is diabetic. And the Mediterranean diet is really good for diabetics, so I hear. So I found this book for the Instant Pot and I decided to give it a go. So I went through all of their recipes and I found some that I wanted to try. There's a cranberry chutney, lemon chicken with potatoes, sounds pretty easy, and lots of pantry ingredients. Sauerkraut, bean, and ham soup. Thought that was good. I'm always looking for new ways to use sauerkraut. And then a chorizo lentil soup. So those sound pretty good. I have chorizo and I'm always looking for ways to use up lentils as well. So this is going to be on my to-do list. I think I'm going to make the cranberry chutney today because I have a freezer, not a freezer full. I got like 4 bags of cranberries. I need to get it out of my freezer. So I'm looking at cranberry recipes right now. And then I made some lilac jelly, but it did not quite set all the way. You see it can still, like it's gelled, but it's still kind of liquid. I know I'm going to open one up, but I might have to redo this, add more pectin to it, reboil it, and recan it. And then I have a video coming out that's lilac jelly made with Panoma's pectin, which is a low sugar pectin. So another thing I'm fiddling with to try and find lower sugar options for my mom. So we're going to crack one of these open and I might have to redo this today. If not, then I'll finish filming that video and then I'll start working on that video. What else am I doing? I'm going to be freeze drying some chicken stock. I have that left over from my Costco chicken I really need to do something with, so I'm going to freeze dry that. I have a watermelon for the kiddos. So when you're looking for the perfect watermelon, it needs to be round, it needs to be dark, it needs to have a yellow spot, and usually the webbing means that it got really pollinated by the bees. So that's what you're looking for, and it's got to have that hollow. Can you hear that? Hello. So hopefully I picked out a good watermelon. This was at Walmart. It was on sale for $5. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty good price for a watermelon. So I grabbed one up. What else do I have on here? Ice machine. I have a new ice machine to review, so I'm going to be doing that. I have it all set up. I just need to do the video on that. I haven't thought of what I'm going to make with the ice. I always like to make something in my reviews. So I'm trying to think. I made a lemonade in my last water purifier machine video review. And that was really good. I need to make a short on that. That's on my list. Where's my pen? Make a short of lemonade. I'm trying to do more shorts. Apparently they're popular. I don't know. Short. Ugh. Short on lemonade, and that just uses bottled lemon juice, and it's really good. So I'm going to do that. I got to do my ice machine review. What else do I got? Brown sugar. I just need to restock my brown sugar, get some more out and restock it. Oh, I have a chicken enchilada casserole that's on my list to make. I have some raw steak I need to deal with. I got some broccoli from the food bank. I need to finish filming that for the food bank haul. Do I have that? No. Food bank haul, thank goodness for list. Oh, and I happen to be using my Mama Baird Pantry notebook. If you are looking for some merch, I can leave it linked below. Okay, not that out of the way. Food bank haul. Let's see, I want to make broccoli. Okay, the broccoli salad is for the food bank haul. And then I got some rhubarb from my food bank haul as well, and I want to make something with that. I'm thinking like maybe scones. That's something where people are like, oh, scones, like it sounds intimidating, but I bet it's pretty easy. And I have some buttermilk. So let's make some buttermilk. Rhubarb. The bad thing is that now that I'm homeschooling my kids, I'm going to have to work on my handwriting and make it a little more legible so they can read it. Buttermilk rhubarb scones. Because I'll do something, they're like, Mama, that's not a tea. And I'm like, technically you're right. Okay, so I have that broccoli salad for the food bank haul video that I already filmed. I just need to cook for it. So I think if I make buttermilk scones and then I'll do like a broccoli side salad, I think that's pretty good. Oh, kids are awake. I'll be back. Yeah, so we got some new laser pointers. They're like, what a good opportunity as soon as they wake up to play with them. Our cats are gonna love these. How many cats do we have?
3.
3.
And 1 dog.
Does it work?
Oh, it's on you.
There's one. It was a 2-pack too. That's a pretty good deal. Now we're not gonna lose these.
Oh, socks.
What about this one? Is this one?
Oh, Mama socks doesn't play with laser pointers. Just Yoda and Spooks.
Oh, Socks doesn't like it, huh?
Oh, Betty has a little white house.
That'll keep them entertained for a minute. All right, guys, quiet though. Everybody else is still sleeping, okay? Shh, 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 shh. Spooky Spooks, go look in the arts and craft room. I think I saw her in there. Okay. Great. Now the children are awake. I still got like 30 minutes till I have to get husband up. There's just 2 of them. Broccoli salad. I want to pull out some chicken breast because I'm going to be making that cranberry chutney, and I think that would go good with a sauteed chicken breast. And then if I make the broccoli salad, we can have that on the side. And then I don't know, maybe some kind of potatoes or something. That sounds good. And then I would like to get into my fridge and reorganize, but that's at the bottom of the list. It's something that I have in my mind to do. It's on my list, but I'm okay if I don't get to that today. I also have a bug zapper I need to review. I think I'm going to do like a commercial for that one. I like to do like a one review where the video is strictly reviewing that, and then I'll do like a fun little commercial or something for another product that it just needs to be kind of integrated. So that's kind of fun. I like to think of little skits or something, like what can I do that will be funny to make it entertaining for you guys, you know? So that way you can get through my commercials, you know, and I can get a bug zapper for all these dang mosquitoes. And then I just wrote my short on the lemonade, and then my food bank haul, so that was really loud. So I need to find a recipe for some scones. I have either a couple cookbooks, or I get on Pinterest real quick and look, or I'll just check on the computer. The kids, I'm not going to feed them yet. I don't even know what I'm going to make for breakfast. I have frozen waffles. I have some croissants. I could just like, yesterday I made a bacon, egg, and cheese bologna sandwich for husband, and I put it on a toasted croissant. So it was like a croissant with fried bologna, a fried egg, and cheese. Oh. And mayonnaise. We like mayonnaise on our sandwiches. So that was really good. And we have a couple croissants left. You could do that. He's also fine with just cereal. We could just have a cereal morning because I have a pretty big prep list. So we might just have a cereal morning. And I'll cut up that watermelon. They'd eat that. Okay. So that's my plan for today. Thursday. Right now it's 6:30. The kids are off finding a cat to tease with the laser pointers going. There's 2. Poor cat. Alright, well, first thing I want to do, dang it, I'm loud this morning. Just slamming everything. I would like to get my freeze dryer. I'm going to get the chicken stock in the freezer to start freezing to go into my freeze dryer, and then hopefully it'll be ready by this afternoon. Oh, hold on. Let's get that. Here, have her go over here to the corner. Don't go in the front of the camera yet. Oh, yep, that worked. Poor Spooks. Get it, Spooks. Get it. Oh. Very nice.
Come on, you.
All right, so I'll meet you at the freezer. All right, we're out here at my deep freeze here. I got the last of my chicken stock. I'm going to see if it'll fit in my 3 small trays here. I'm going to try and make like a level so they don't tip over, you know, make them level, I guess I should say. So I just kind of move stuff around. Bread works pretty good at keeping things flat. There's my emergency pasta I have in here in case I don't feel like cooking one night that I got at Costco for like $4. Is that $4 or $6? Like a great deal, I think. Because we're going to be pouring a liquid on here. I still have 2 steak burritos too we should eat up. Husband doesn't like that as much. He's not much of a steak guy. He likes like hamburgers, so like shredded meat more than big cuts of meat, you know. Doesn't like gnawing on stuff. Okay, and then I also have 2 English muffins in here. We could eat. Get those used up. Don't you love it when you come out here? Alright. Let's give this a go. I tried to do eggs and it ended up spilling down the side of my freezer when I came in to check it. Let's see. It's all pulled into that one corner. So this needs to be over more. Take some finagling, moving around. I'm very glad that I have this chest freezer because this would be a lot harder to do in an upright. Let's see if that worked. Yeah, so the eggs spilled all down the side of my freezer and froze down them, and I'm like, well, I'll deal with that when I defrost it. Alright. That looks pretty good. So this is going to turn completely into a powder. I think I'm going to run it through my freeze dryer, or I'm going to run it through my blender when we're done. And make it a powder. And then I'll start putting some of my long-term storage. I do still have some broth in my bottles that I'm trying to use up first. So any new broth I'm making, like this one right here, I'm going to be freeze drying, and then I'm still going to be using up what I have canned. But it's nice to not have to be pressure canning broth anymore. I'm going to use all this if I can. Perfect. Holy moly. And that right there is why I'm like the best influencer ever. I hope you know I'm kidding when I do that. It's just so fun. All right, so our chicken stock is going to be freezing now. Caught my cat's attention with this. Now I can clean this container and get this back into use because it is part of, I got this at Costco. I really like it. I used to use these in the kitchen industry and I got really used to them and they're really come in handy. So I'm happy to have these. It really helps when you're making prep items like stock or bulk items to be able to use containers to put stuff in instead of using small little snappets, you know. This really helps. All right, so let's get back in the kitchen and let's see what those kids are up to. All right, chicken stock is in the freezer. I was gonna pull out some of those frozen sandwiches, but those will keep a little longer. And I have a crock pot of steak. I did have the lid on it, but I had a crock pot of steak here that I still need to deal with left over from the weekend. And we always have lots of eggs. I have these croissants, so I'm thinking about maybe making some egg and cheese and steak croissant sandwiches. I'll toast up the croissants and then I'll just make steak. I have some peppers chopped up. I'll put peppers in there, garlic, the steak, and then I'll cook the eggs in there with it. And then I have some Velveeta. Maybe I'll mix that up in there, make cheesy eggs, like all in one. And then we'll toast the croissant and we'll put that on top of it. Since I don't have sliced cheese, I just have Velveeta. So that way it's kind of all one dish. Husband prefers scrambled eggs over fried eggs or runny eggs. Definitely no runny eggs. So I think that'll be good. It's 6:42 right now. So that way, let's get into this steak. So we gotta cut up this watermelon. But we can get this shredded and see how much is left and then get the bones out of there and put it in with the bag with the rest of the bones so we can make some bone broth. That bone broth is for another day. I'm not doing that today, by the way. I just put those in the freezer, and then whenever I get whenever I get an excess of bones, then I'll make my bone broth. But for now, let me wash my hands. Let me get that bag. Okay, I got my Velveeta. Got my bag of bones. These are from the other bones that I cooked all these steaks in. Trying to save those. And wash my hands. So this is pretty tough, but it's also really cold. I don't know if this was necessarily a good idea, but I got a lot of that steak out of my freezer that I was looking at doing. I had a lot of steak out of my freezer that I was looking to get out. Some of these other ones, they were pretty like this was pretty freezer burnt. Some of these really hard ones, you know, I'm not afraid to give to the dog. So sometimes I cook something over the weekend and then it sits in the crock pot for a little bit until I have some more time to work on it, or I have the energy, or I think about it some more. You know, I've been kind of eating this out of the crock pot without actually taking it out of it, but I didn't really need my crock pot at the moment, so I didn't see a big deal in that. Oh, there's some onions in there. I'll keep that in there. Here's one of the bones. This is from a thin cut ribeye. Actually, these hard pieces I might just throw in my broth bag because they're super tough, but it'll break down when I'm making broth. Make that last a little longer. Oh, here's those thin cut ribeyes. Those looked really good. So sometimes, you know, you got to think out of the box when it comes to what you have on hand, what you need to use it for, you know, how many people do you need to feed. This is a good way to take a good cut of meat like ribeye and turn it into a meal that a lot of people can enjoy, you know. I don't know if I should put the onions in there. I don't think so. I think I'm just going to do meat and I'll keep the onions separate. The kids have gone away with the cat. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. There's still a lot of this left. And then I still have some shredded chicken. I was going to do the chicken enchilada thing. Again, I don't have any cheese for it besides Velveeta. But I don't know if that necessarily needs cheese. I'm going to put cream cheese in it. Cream cheese and cilantro. I don't think it necessarily needs cheese. I'm going to use verde sauce because I have a big can of that. So I'm going to use that instead of red sauce. I don't know. I just sit here and shred with the meat and kind of just think about what I have, what I need to use up, what can I replace instead of chicken. Can I do steak? You know, just kind of think of different ways that you can incorporate this. This would also make a amazing beef stroganoff. Oh, I might do that. All right, so there's all of our onions and juice left. All right, so we got a good container of steak here that we need to use up. We're gonna add some to our breakfast and then making a beef stroganoff. I think that was a good idea. Just popped in my head as I was sitting there shredding. I need a towel. All right, sorry, I gotta put the ring back on. Ooh, it's a sugar daddy. I always wanted one of those. Oh, it was, yeah, go put that in your room.
Is that really a sugar daddy?
That's what it says, sugar daddy. You want it, Gideon? Bam, officially a sugar daddy.
Okay, I'll go get my influence.
Okay.
Don't start fighting me.
Well, I'm just gonna cut the rind. I'll give you some to cut, okay?
Okay.
Okay, she wants to cut some. So I got her a little setup here with a little knife. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. All right, you ready?
Do-do-do-do.
Whoa.
Do-do-do-do.
Careful when I have a knife on me. Okay.
It's ready. According to watermelon. Are we gonna feed those? Are we gonna feed those to the chickens?
We are. Oh, but it's looking pretty pale. It's not good.
You think we got the wrong one?
Yeah, maybe we got a bland one. I don't know. We'll see. I don't usually buy fruit from Walmart because it just doesn't seem to have any flavor.
That's some tasty watermelon.
Is it? You ready to cut some up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can't have that. Get rid of that evidence there.
That's loose.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one.
All watermelons are good.
Well, some of them are just kind of like bland and it's just water.
Really?
Yeah. That's why you gotta be particular about what you buy. Picky. Okay. Last little bit of green here.
Can I cut the rest?
I will cut you a slice and then you can cut it into pieces, okay?
Tiny pieces? Mama, it looks like there's holes.
There you go.
Those, oh no, those are from the seeds.
It's supposed to be seamless.
Mom, what side does the sharp hit?
This one, you see how it kind of curves? So you hold it, yep.
It's a triangle. It's a triangle.
Yeah. Here.
Triangle.
You want to try one?
What's this?
It's watermelon.
Do I get
Yeah,
another?
and don't forget, you can always turn it around too if you need to. Just watch your fingers.
Ow. We never had watermelon in a while.
We haven't had watermelon in a while. It's summertime.
It is summertime.
Yeah.
Time to have some watermelon.
All right, alarm clock went off. Let's get up, Dada. Husband, my GoPro is really not staying up at all now. Is there something else we can... You can do it right now?
No.
Oh.
Let's find a washer or something put it in.
Okay.
Tape around it or something.
Oh, okay. I'll try that. All right, husband woke up, so he is out the door now. We sat down, we had a big bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios. I put a banana in mine. If you have not tried that, it is delicious. Also with fresh blueberries or fresh strawberries. It just spices up Honey Nut Cheerios. So we just had a bowl of that, sat down on the couch, had some coffee and some cereal together and just kind of talked. He is out the door now. The kids are outside terrorizing the chickens or vice versa. I do have the watermelon somewhere. Oh, it's over there. I have the watermelon that I am going to take out there for them. But while they are distracted, and I don't need to be out there quite yet, I've decided what I'm going to do with my chicken. So I have my corn tortillas. Oh, too late. Children already came in. I have my corn tortillas. I have this enchilada sauce. Here is my chicken that I was talking about. 1 second. And then queso that I got from a food bank haul, and then cilantro. And then I have some green onions I need to use up. I have some cream cheese that I'm gonna mix with the queso and make like a cheese mixture. And then I don't have any other cheese, but I did find some of this Gouda. This is Gouda cheese meets Parmesan. So we're going to shred some of this and put this in there and see what that tastes like. So I'm gonna get this filmed for my food bank haul and I'll bring it back.
He broke it.
Oh, here, you wanna carry this? What, Jack? What? Ah, doing the potty dance. Here, I'll open the door for you. Yeah, it's for the chickens. Alright, let's go put that out by the chickens.
Will Tina and Roxy eat some?
You have to take a piece and put it up on the porch.
Mama, here's the one I took a bite of.
Oh, yep, I see that. Don't eat the rind, Giddy. It's not for you. There's watermelon inside. Alright, what's the problem? Betty Jan, you off the chain.
What?
This is off the chain.
I know.
Okay.
Dear, are you sure you know how to do this?
No idea how to do it.
Yes, you do.
You gotta line this up like that. Uh-huh. And then, oh, this goes right here. And this will go.
Thanks, Mama.
Yeah? So it worked?
Thanks, Mama.
You're welcome. All right, bike fixed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I am back from taking care of bikes. I made some breakfast, 1 bologna sandwich, and 2 bowls of cereal. Alrighty, it is 8:41. For the food bank haul, I have that chicken enchilada casserole in. I just got that done and filmed. I mixed the queso with the cream cheese. I think it's gonna be really good. It'll probably be a little spicy. That queso is a little spicy. I'm a little spicy. What was that? Okay, so the neighbor dog found my cat and they were fighting, but they're fine. They were just barking and stuff. Making sure there wasn't the dog attacking the chicken. We're fine though. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so recently I made a rhubarb strawberry dump cake. So it's cut rhubarb with strawberry jello, and then I did lemon cake on it. I did that in one of my lives. And I think since I just got this in my food bank haul, I'm gonna do the same thing for this video, but I'm going to use the vanilla cake mix and then no jello. It's just like 3/4 of a cup of sugar and some cornstarch. So I think I'll get away with not doing the jello. 3/4 of a cup still sounds like quite a bit of sugar, so we'll see what it looks like. But yeah, so that's what I'm about to do, is whip up a rhubarb dump cake for my food bank haul video. So I'll bring you back when I'm done with that, and we'll see what else is going on around here. Geez, the kids are watching a little bit of TV so I can get some kitchen work done. I know it's only 8:45, but they can get some chill time in while I finish getting everything baking and kind of going, and then we'll do some school. All right, well, I got the rhubarb dump cake in, and now I have my mess to clean up here. I always save my mess till the end. Does anybody else like that? Hey, shush. Too loud, guys. So, what I could do is for the cake. I have a couple of things of rhubarb left, and then I have more that I need to chop up as well. I could freeze dry some of this. That's an option. I was thinking about steaming a bunch of it and making some strawberry rhubarb lemonade concentrate and canning that. That also sounds fun. I don't really have a steamer though, but I could probably just boil it and get some of that water down. And then use that water, you know, not put too, okay, more coffee. Use the water. So I could just put the rhubarb in like my roaster pan with some water and get it cooked down and use that juice to do it. We'll see. Oh, let me check my list. All right, cut watermelon. We can scratch that off the list. Cut that. Recan lilac, we haven't done. Freeze dried chicken stock. I'm just gonna put like a little check there. I'll check at noon to see how frozen the stock is. Ice machine review I did not do. Cranberry I did not do. I have not done brown sugar. Chicken enchilada casserole, check. I got that in. Cooked steak. Guys, please quit being so loud. This is why I was afraid not to let you watch TV.
Okay, we'll stop.
Thank you. All right, so chicken enchilada casserole, we have that in the oven. Cooked steak, I shredded that, and we figured out we're going to make stroganoff maybe tomorrow or something with that. So I'm gonna cross off cooked steak and circle the word stroganoff. Raw steak I haven't dealt with yet. Broccoli salad, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that now. I did the rhubarb cake instead, so I don't know if I want to add a broccoli salad on top of everything else, because for the food bank haul I have the enchilada casserole and then the dump cake as well. So maybe the broccoli salad I will save for another one, and we'll just steam some broccoli for dinner tonight. So I'll put a question mark by that one. Pulled chicken breast I have not done. Reorganized fridge, nope. Bug zapper, nope. Short on lemonade, nope. Food bank haul, nope. Buttermilk rhubarb scone. So I'm crossing that out, and I'm gonna put dump cake. And that is a check because that is in the oven, but then I still have to try everything and film my outro for that. So that is how far we are right now. And now I have this rhubarb on my list. Like I have it now, I could just take care of it right now, or I could still wait because I want to do my other stuff. I might wait on this rhubarb for now. Let's wait and do it all together, because I don't really want to add more to my list. All right, so the rhubarb we will do another day. Let me pick up all this real quick. Oh, I also need to do another round of dishes. My dishwasher is available at the moment. Well, I gotta empty it. Ay, ay, ay. Cleaned up. Okay, so I got my area all cleaned up. Got my coffee. Still got a couple minutes on that. I think what I'm gonna do next is work on my lilac jelly. I'm gonna get that all opened up, so I gotta film me talking about it and doing all that. And then I will get that reprocessing, so that'll get a big project out of the way. and we'll get another video done so I can work on filming that one eventually. The filming's, I'm sorry, not filming, editing. Ugh. The editing is a whole nother day project. Like, I usually try and spend a couple of hours filming multiple stuff if I can, and then I'll edit it all, or at least have it in folders. Like some of the meals that I'm making currently, I make for today, like if I make the kids lunch or something, that may not even go into a video until the end of the month, you know? So sometimes it helps just to have folders of stuff stacked up, so then I can do kids lunches pasta style, you know, and I don't literally have to make pasta 5 days in a row, you know what I'm saying? So let's get this lilac jelly reprocessing, and then whenever I'm done with that, I'll bring it back and we'll see where I'm at. Whenever you switch from working full-time to being at home full-time, you try and find things that you can check off your list and make you feel like you're being proactive, feel like you're getting things done, because sometimes when you're at work, that's all you have is your list to do, and then when you finish that list, you're like, yay, I'm done, I feel accomplished. But when you're at home, it's like never ending, and sometimes it's a thankless job, and you have to find pleasure, you have to reward yourself, you have to compliment yourself, and you have to find enjoyment in the everyday jobs like dishes and vacuuming. Next thing I'm going to be getting started on is a roast. This is something I'm just going to be cooking up and having it so I can have meat to stretch out for my next couple of meals. So this is what I'm doing to get it started. So we have our diced peppers in here, sliced onions. I have some garlic cloves that I cooked in olive oil in there for some garlic flavor. I'm going to add 1 pack of Lipton seasoning mix, so onion soup mix, sorry. So help really flavor stuff up. And I'm gonna add some Worcestershire sauce around here. And then my friend Katie told me to use beer to cook a roast next time. And I have this fresh Bongwater hemp ale beer that I've actually never tapped into. So I don't know what it tastes like, but we'll give this a try because this is the only beer or alcohol. I do have some wine I could use, I guess. But why not? Local Missoula, Montana beer. It's supposed to be like a stout one. This looks kind of, whoa, I'm trying not to get all the seasoning off. This looks kind of light. This is a big beer too. How many ounces is this? 1 pint. I think that's good. Save the rest for sampling. Alright, so I'm going to turn this on high because it's running late already during the day. Got kind of low putting this in. And we're going to let this sit for about 5 hours on high. And I'll bring you back when it's all done. Okay, my chicken stock is out of the freeze dryer. You should see how much ice is accumulated in there from it pulling out of here. And then it's just like a complete powder. So this is going to be perfect for making our own chicken bouillon. This is homemade chicken stock made from a rotisserie Costco chicken. It smells like chicken stock. I'm super excited about this. Let's get this in the blender and get it blended up a little more. I guess I need to go grab it. Hold on, I need my stabber. Yes. Yes, we're gonna have cake today.
No, I meant before we go to the
Yes.
We go where?
To Pet Penny and Nickel. You're not a part of that plan.
Go do some art.
Good.
We want to go.
No. No TV. I have some that I freeze dried before that I'm just going to add in with this because I didn't blend it up. So, just gonna combine the two. We'll get it all blended up. and then put away. Kind of make the vortex power, or the vortex effect. Yeah. So I'm going to keep this in my quart jar. And now I got some chicken stock. That's only half of a quart too. Plus this was, so probably 4 quarts maybe worth of stock total, if not more, into a half a quart here. And I'm gonna put this on my shelf, and then we'll start using this. Well, I wanna go through my chicken stock and all my regular canned stock before I start using this. But I'm glad that I'm already working towards having a backup of chicken stock in stock. I don't know, it might be better just to put it in Marlar bags instead of this, since I'm not planning on using this for a while. I don't know, what do you guys think? All my freeze dryers, let me know in the comments below. All right, let's get back to work. Well guys, that was all I was able to get done and recorded for the day. We were able to do a couple of other things, but it's hard juggling it all, and I know you guys understand. Thanks for coming along and seeing my craziness and kind of my thought process on how I go about coming up with meals and video ideas for my family, and how I juggle having my channel in there. And I really appreciate every single one of you. So thanks for tagging along, and I'll catch you next time on Mama Bairds.